Okay, I've been waiting a real long time to actually get a video of this out. So this is my brother playing this game because he has better recording capabilities than I do on my phone. Anyway, I haven't really seen this whole video, so this is kind of going to be a surprise as to how he plays. I make the game, but he plays a little bit differently than I usually expect. He's gonna start with a mage character with Gandalf here. There's a small storyline here that we added. The story isn't really complete as far as being put into the game here. This is to get you kind of used to the game here. It puts a few easy enemies in the town there that you have to defeat before you can go any farther. So, and then you get this character, Captain Winebod, we call him. That's a tutorial. And he's immediately placed in front. Character order does matter as far as placement. Like if one character is directly behind another character, they can only be hit by ranged attacks or spells. They can't be directly hit if the character that's trying to attack them does not have a ranged attack or a spell. So it's kind of strategic as far as protecting your weaker members. And there's a chest, just got a chest with 100 gold there. Yeah. And he's using, well, no, he's actually going to just hit, but he can use a spell right there, Bolt. He also turned up the animation to basically the fastest possible, so I kind of wish he didn't do that. I wish he had the animation speed on normal so you could see the animations how they're supposed to look, but they still look okay at the fastest speed. He's okay. This is where he's spending his skill points. You just got to level up. You start with 20 skill points, then each level gives you another 20 skill points. So he started with 20 skill points, then he just leveled up. There's an automatic level up in that battle, and so then he had 40 skill points total, and he just spent them on his spell Bolt. Sorcery, which increases basically all damage spells, and something else I missed. But anyway, the way this game works is that everything's basically a skill. All your stats are not stats like they are in normal games. There's skills that you can put points into and increase them. So if you have a magic spell, and let's say you had some extra skill points and you wanted to increase effectiveness with that magic spell, you could increase your magic skill, which increases all the spells you have by about 50% per point, or no, I'm sorry, not 50% per point, but 0.5% per point. Sorcery, if you would increase all your damage spells by 0.75% per point, and then if you actually increase the spell itself, then you get 1% per point in terms of effectiveness increase. So there's a little bit of strategy there to depending on what you want to do, whether or not it's better to increase like your magic for all the spells or just the spell itself or whatever. And so he got out of the town right now, and these are kind of the first kind of easy battles. This is like not set in stone as to what you're going to be fighting here. I'm still kind of trying to get things balanced right. As of right now, it's a little bit overpowered for smaller parties still. So if you have one character, it's a little bit hard to survive in the beginning with one character, but eventually you start gaining level ups to where it becomes pretty easy because you get really high level. I'm trying to kind of balance that out right now. So yeah, he's going over here. It's basically, there's no enemy respawning right now, so I set enemy groups on the map, and there's a set number of enemy groups. Each time you win a battle with an enemy group, it gives you a certain amount of gold and a random item. So because everything in this game basically costs money, you have to be kind of frugal and you probably want to take out just about everything on the map because you need the money. So he's healing his character now. Captain Weinbod, after the very first intro sequence, becomes a character that you can hire in the tavern, and he has the heal spell. He starts with the heal spell, although you can also buy the heal spell later if you want to put it on somebody else. The character classes are not all the same. Some of them are better at certain skills than others. Basically, how the stat... Okay, he just leveled up... That guy leveled up his defense for defending, and this guy just leveled up his blunt weapons for attacking. The mage leveled up, I think, his energy for using a spell. That happens. Skills increase. You can increase your skills just by using them. To a certain extent, though, there's a limit on, you can't just grind them, without, you have to be going into battles, in and out of battles, and then they'll kind of, they'll let you level them up more. You can't just sit there and, train a skill just by casting like a spell or something like that. But anyway, that's a small thing. In terms of your skills progressing is as you use them, you'll level them up. But anyway, so that's what happened in there. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something about the classes. He's got a barbarian and a paladin and a mage, and there's differences in how they'll level certain skills. For instance, the barbarian will get, when he levels up, each time you level up, every skill you have goes up by a certain amount, and the barbarian will go up faster, can train faster in things like critical, which increases your critical hits, attack, his weapon skills, health. He's not very good at energy, which is what you use to cast spells. He's not very good at most of the spells, magic, the spell categories. So, you can give him spells, you can give him any skill that you can, find a book for, but in terms of actually, putting points into that skill, it depends on whether or not he's good at it as to how effective that'll be. But you can do it. Kind of something I wanted in the game was, look, you can make any character however you want, but, certain characters are going to be naturally better at some things than they are at others. So he's switching him to swords. There's some slight differences in the weapons. The swords, I think, have a better counter rate. Like, you have a better chance to counter when somebody attacks you. And probably a lower critical hit rate. Maybe slightly less damage than the axes he was using, I'm guessing. They have a better chance to hit. The axes are kind of low chance to hit. And he's stocking up on healing potions. You can actually buy a skill potion here that'll give you 2 skill points, which I guess you just did. It's probably more effective to buy the books, though. Those give you 5 points in a skill instead of the skill points just give you 2 skill points, and they cost the same, which is probably something I need to balance there. Yeah, probably something I need to balance it. Anyway, these maps, as you can see, that they're tile-based. They're very simple. I didn't even go so far as to make like transitionary tiles between those. You see the dirt and the grass there. I didn't even bother with that. It still looks fine, and to make all the different transitions between those 2 tiles, just those 2 tiles would, cost me more time than I actually have to work on the graphics, unfortunately. So I kind of, made it look like literally tiles on a tiled floor, and that I guess that looks okay to me. Oh, the music you're hearing is not... This is music I ripped from SNES games. This is temporary. We just wanted something in there just to kind of get a feel for how it was gonna... how the game was gonna feel with music. And so I just put basically some old SNES game soundtracks in here, and also one game from, I think it was what was that game? True Lies on the Genesis is in one level. I think it's the level 3. So don't be confused. This is not the game, you know, the music that we're going to have in the final version. This is just kind of to give us a feel for what's going to happen when we put music in. And he just bought some skill books. You can buy skill books that just automatically increase certain skills by 5, no matter what. And he just bought some and used it on some characters. He's gonna rename, anytime you want, you can rename your characters. So he's gonna rename this Barbarian Conan, which is, I guess, appropriate. Okay, so that guy just... that sound is a little bit delayed, which is kind of weird. I think it may be, though, his recording, because usually when I play it, it's not that delayed. Yeah, he's getting level ups to skills is what that sound is, but that sound is a little bit delayed. I'm just assuming that's something to do with his recording software, because it doesn't seem to be like that when I play the game. Yeah. Now, there are a lot of spells in this game, actually. There's something like nearly 30. So, but in the beginning, you only get really, well, you get several. You get, if you want to buy the books, you get access to Bolt, you get access to Heal, Cleanse, which cures, like, bad effects, maybe a couple others, like Slow or something like that. But you don't get access to like any of the big damage spells like Fireball, Meteor, or anything like that, Earthquake, until later in the game. Level 2, you can start getting those spells. Well, some of those spells. Although there is a chance to find some of the like better damage spells on level 1 if you're lucky. There's a few chests that have a level high enough to give you those. Alright, so he's using a potion there. Yeah, the sound is a little lagged, it looks like. It sounds a little desynced, that's what's going on. So, oh well. Hopefully it doesn't get too desynced. Okay, I just got level ups for everybody. Interesting, he did not buy a wisdom skill. There's a skill in the game called Wisdom that you can actually buy from the very beginning, and it gives you more experience. It gives you basically a bonus when you get it. Whenever you get experience, you get a bonus to the experience. It's like it's not a lot, but if you were to pump the skill, you could get eventually like double the experience that you normally get. But you'd have to sink about 400 points in the skill. But just having it increases your experience by a little bit, and of course every time you level, it levels up by a little bit. So you know it's good investment early. He didn't get it, I don't think so. But you know it's what you feel is best to use your money on. Yeah, that sound is desynced. That's pretty bad, in fact. Sounds really distinct. So that ninja has a throw. Oh wow! Took out his mage. Yeah, the ninja has a throwing weapon, and he can. The mage is in the back row, but with the throwing weapon, he can get that mage. Of course, it's most efficient to target that mage according to how the AI thinks. So he had to spend money to revive, which is a little bit. It can get pricey. The revive cost is like a flat amount of money plus, you know, the amount of health and energy that you have. So it can get a little expensive later. We got a skill potion, which is pretty good. Oh, and he's going to use the power potion. Wow. Okay, you can find a power potion. There's one on this map that'll just give you an automatic level up no matter what. And I'm kind of surprised he used it here, but okay. I'm the only one who really knows the mechanics of this game very well, so, you know, he's probably doing the best he can. And he's going to increase defense on his... See that, there's red. You see red, the colors of the text there, red, kind of yellowish, and blue. And the blues are the ones that are the most, that character class is the most efficient at putting points into. The yellow is kind of so-so. It takes 2 skill points to increase it 1 point. And anything in red is the worst. It takes 3 skill points to increase it by 1 point. So that's something to consider when you're spending your skill points. He thinks it's very important to have some defense on that mage, and so he's, even though it's costing him 2 for 1, he's still putting points into defense, which is okay. So he's going to heal up a little bit, looks like. Okay, boy, that sound's starting to desync really bad. Not much I can do about it, though. Yeah, this is going to be... This video is 2 hours long. Eventually it's going to start desyncing pretty bad, I assume. Okay, tortoise ring. That increases your defense stat, or defense skill, I should say. Gonna have to do something about that horrible desync with that sound. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that sound desync. Might not be able to do anything. Okay, save the game. And, yeah, I'm very much considering making some of these enemies random. Maybe even making their level slightly random. Add some more flavor every time you play, I think. Basically, this game is going to have 5 maps, and you go through each map, basically clearing the map and then fighting the boss. And 5 maps is a lot shorter than we wanted to do, but it's just a matter of kind of time. We're already up to about 7 months, maybe a little bit more than 7 months right now for making this game. So it's, you know, our goal is to get it done within about a month, which is, I think, fairly reasonable. It's the target system right now is iOS, although probably going to be porting it to, well, very likely Android and maybe even thinking about a PC version. I've been thinking about that a lot. Yeah, it's been taking quite a while already, and we figured that just because, I mean, the maps are pretty huge, actually. When I say 5 maps, I mean this map right here that you see is fairly big, but pretty small, actually, in comparison to the following maps that are after this. I mean, level 3 is really big, and level 3 isn't even the biggest that there's going to be. So, you know, it's quite a bit of game in there, but still a little on the shorter side, just really due to time constraints. So he just hired a merchant. The big deal with the merchant is there's he's kind of more of a caster in terms of the skills that he's good at. But also he gets the wealth. I think he's the only class that that's good at the wealth skill. So, but a little bit weaker, you know, not really a frontline character. He's gonna give him the bow and arrow, which I'm not sure what is actually his how good he is at ranged skill. I'm not quite sure about that. I don't remember what I put in for him. So he's going to buy some more training manuals. These are books that increase your skills. You use them and they're used, but they also increase your the said skill by 5. So. So he's going to go ahead and give the merchant the range skill. He's going to, increase that a couple of times just to kind of start him off a little bit. Let's see what's the range skill say. Oh, he's not bad at it. It's a 2 for 1. It's not the worst. He's a little bit better at blunt weapons. And he's putting that guy in the back row so he doesn't get wailed on too much. Now, he's putting him in the back row, but it's to the side, so he can still be hit by an extended range weapon, which means basically spears. So, but any close range weapon, which means swords, axes, scepters, warhammers, and stuff like that. Anything with, you know, not a lot of reach on it, cannot hit him because he's technically behind the Conan character. He's behind, but not behind enough that he's totally protected, because if any character has like a staff, like that thief has a staff, that thief can hit him. Yeah, I see that thief hit him. The staff is kind of like a little longer, you know. That's kind of what I'm trying to simulate here with that system. But the mage, because the mage is directly behind, you know, a 2-character wall there, the mage cannot be hit by anything but a ranged weapon. You gonna lose that? Oh man. Will, what the heck? I need to teach my brother how to play this game. Yeah, so, well, the guy died and he's not going to resurrect him, is that right? He had the heal potions, he could have saved him. Much more efficient to actually heal him with a heal potion than to go have to pay money to resurrect him. There is a resurrect spell in this game, but it's kind of a later spell that you don't really have access to in the beginning, typically. Yeah, he's gonna resurrect him. It costs money to heal and to restore your energy. There's no in because I wasn't really sure how to implement that. Just from a balance perspective, you don't really need it. It would be more like just a role-playing thing. Or maybe, I don't know, I suppose it could exist, but it would just be maybe a more efficient way to restore health and energy. But the church does everything, really. It restores health, restores energy, but you gotta pay per point. It's 1 gold piece per 2 points, basically, I think, at this point. It's hard to, with the way the sound's desynced, it's a little bit hard to tell what's going on, almost. There you go. Need to just heal, man. You got a healer. You're not gonna. Why are you not gonna heal? I don't understand. Well, he got away with it, but I don't understand why he's not using Captain Winebod to throw up a healing spell now and then. Yeah, he just uses it after the battle, and I'm not sure if I understand why. I also missed a chest over there. I think he's he's trying to rearrange. Yeah, he's rearranging the characters so they shield those 2 weaker characters in back. Because remember, they have to be directly in front in a line. And you might wonder why the battlefield is kind of set up like this. And originally, I wanted to have, you know, like, what would you call it? A strategic view where you move your characters, you know, around on a literally a battlefield, like a tiled battlefield. But I realized that just in terms of time, it just wasn't going to be feasible. I just didn't have the time to make something that complex. So I settled for the next best thing, which is like, well, let's make it kind of like, I don't know, Lufia, that SNES game Lufia a little bit, you know, and some other JRPGs that just have it where you can kind of set your characters in maybe a formation. I went a little overboard on the formation thing, I guess, you know. But you have kind of a field there where you can move around a little bit. I mean, you can basically change around. In battle, you can actually move your guys around, but it takes your turn if you move to another hex. But anyway, it kind of adds the element of formation and strategy a little bit. Oh boy, Will's the sound is just horribly desynced. What the heck? Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. Yikes. Man, that's so bad. Okay, well, he actually used a potion. That's good. So that thief is a little bit higher level than normal, is why it's taking him a little bit longer. The character looks the same, but I increased his level. And basically the level, there's an auto-level formula I use that basically auto-locates the skill points he gets based on a set of values. And so they'll have higher health, and depending on what kind of character class they are, they'll have higher stats in certain categories. So they'll take a little bit longer to kill, and they'll hit a little bit harder. Whoa, he's taking... Okay, this is... I basically... These characters are from level 3. It's kind of the undead level, and I put them here just guarding a kind of a higher level chest, just as kind of an optional thing if you really wanted to take the challenge and try to get that chest. But they're equipped with level 3 weapons, and they're, I think, level 3 or 4, so they basically hit like trucks, and you got to be kind of careful here. Yeah, that guy's hitting for 77 damage. He's pretty nasty. Healing potions are fairly cheap. Probably might not be cheap enough, but they're fairly cheap. I'm always wondering about the difficulty, because I'm one of those people that I play pretty efficiently, and not everybody likes to play like that is the thing, and I'm always wondering, like, am I making things a little bit too aggravating for people or not? I don't know. My brother's kind of a good test subject because he tends to play a little bit more sloppily. So he got a Swift Ring. Oh, he got a level 3 item out of that chest. I didn't realize it had... Okay. Yeah. So, you got a level 3 Swift Ring, which increases your speed and gives you a pretty high armor class. But he decides to not equip it. Okay. Well, you can sell it too. I guess that guy... Oh, he's going to give it to this guy. Okay. So, probably worth it. You also get some experience for that. Plus, whatever items and gold you get for actually beating those guys. Oh man, that sound is really desyncing. We're only 33 minutes into it. I'm wondering what I can do to fix that. I might have to go extract the sound from this video and, like, maybe stretch it or something. Hopefully, by the time you get to hear this, it isn't still distinct. So hopefully you're wondering, what the heck is he talking about? It's fine. We'll see what I can do. So the enemy groups get kind of progressively harder as you kind of go through this thing. And these guys aren't too bad, but there's some groups coming up that are a little bit like a little bit more. There's more people, and the levels are a little bit higher. I think this music is from. Oh, Paladin's Quest, I think? May recognize it, just in case you're wondering. Okay, got a level. Heal up. And he's pumping up the ranged skill on the merchant. Keep in mind the merchant is not extremely good at ranged, so he's paying 2 points to advance it 1 point. And he's buffing up Winebot as kind of a tank. You can also just pump points into health. You get, for every point in health, you get, right now it's 5 points of health points in battle. So it's actually pretty effective, I think. I don't know, that might be overpowered, I'm not sure. We're still working on the balance there. We might have to reduce that. I just sold a bunch of stuff so I can buy some more health potions, which is a good idea. And a magic potion, I think. So he's almost done with the map 1. I just missed a chest up there too. Safety save. And you've got several buttons down there. One is actually auto move, which just tells the computer to just do whatever it thinks is best with your guys' move. And AI's still kind of a work in progress. It's okay right now, but it's not really how I wanted it. One of the things I kind of regret is the fact that I just don't have really enough time to really work on the AI. And it's actually something I enjoy doing because it's, I don't know, it's just fun. But I've got an AI system here that's it's okay. I mean, you know, usually in these like JRPGs, you'll see just AI just do basically just a random move every turn, or you know, out of a set number of different moves possible, he'll just pick one randomly. Basically, it's pretty bad. But this game actually does a little bit of calculation to figure out, which is the most efficient move, more or less. Within reason. Like I said, it's a work in progress, and sometimes it doesn't do what I want it to do, but it's pretty close right now. It's gonna go. Okay, so this is the boss actually isn't in this level yet. I have kind of a temporary boss, which is basically a big group of guys that's fairly challenging to get through. This also has a mage with fireball in here, so you got to be aware of that. Looks like he's going to get some. He's gonna equip that guy with armor. Okay, that's probably a good idea. So there's a difference, two armor types, robes and what I call robes and armor. Robes are for casters, armor is for everybody else, basically. Armor reduces your spell, if you cast a spell, your entire spell takes a 25% penalty if you have armor on, and then I think another 25% if you have a shield. Something like that. So basically, you want your casters to wear robes and no shield for the maximum effectiveness on your spells. But you could put armor and shield on them if you wanted to. Maybe you thought that if you thought that was a better strategy for some reason. What is he doing? Oh, what? Okay. He's gonna buy... No idea. Bolt? Okay, he's gonna increase his bolt spell. I think he's gonna target that mage with the fireball as soon as he can and try to get rid of that guy. I think that's his strategy. So those are ranged attacks that can reach him because he's behind a bunch of other enemies. Okay, so, yep, gets fireballed there. Oh, wow, lost his mage first right off the bat. Yeah, you gotta give your mage a little health. He didn't do that. And strangely enough, he's not. I kind of expected him to target that wizard. He didn't. Kind of bizarre. Thought that was going to be his strategy. Well, he's starting to attack him. Ooh. Whoa! Okay, well... Yeah, the thing about this battle, at least right now, is the mage. In the future, there'll be a boss. Man, it keeps getting pounded. But the mage just looks like he's out of mana anyway, so... Or energy. It's not mana in this game. Okay, yeah, the mage is out of energy, so he can't cast anymore. So that threat's kind of gone. Why don't you heal? My god. Why doesn't he ever cast heal? That's kind of a strange thing. Really, the problem with that character there, that Captain Winebot, is he has a shield and armor, so those are going to reduce the effectiveness of his heal by quite a bit. 50%, in fact. Alright, well, he is starting to use heal, I guess. Oh, anytime you see the screen flash red, that means that was that physical attack was critical. So that's what that means, which means double damage. Okay. Yeah, I just got the Jewel of Water, which is one of the quest items that you need. But you can also equip it when you get it. And I assume he's going to do that now, right? That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah, there you go. They're very powerful. They give you a lot more than a normal charm would. It gives him like a bunch of armor and magic resistance, I think, and also increases a magic spell when you get it. So this is map number 2. This is the we're calling it the Goblin Caverns. This music is from I don't know where. But anyway, the idea is that you're chasing someone who has stolen some relics. And you're trying to get them back because they're very powerful, and if they fall into the wrong hands, then you're in big trouble. He's going to revive here, looks like. Oh, no. I think he needs to, yeah. He's out of money, though. Yeah, money management is kind of a big thing in this game. lockpick book. This level actually has locked doors. The last level didn't have any locked doors. This level does. Basically, you just need a lockpick skill of above a certain amount to open them, and they just basically disappear off the map, and you can go through. You don't have to. There's a route that you can go where you don't need any lockpick skill, but it's not as lucrative. So there's some extra chests up here. Pole book increases the pole skill. Pole includes it's basically spears actually right now. I meant to put some halberds in or something like that, but I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I think it's just spears basically. Okay, these enemies are higher level, as you can see. You actually kind of need better weapons to deal with these guys, or you need a really buff character. He's actually not doing too good here. It does dawn on me that this game, I might be setting the difficulty in here a little bit too high, because he's really doing kind of poorly. These are just like the weakest enemies in level 2, and he's kind of having trouble. Not big trouble, but he is kind of getting whooped. It's taking him a while to take him out. Okay, well, I gotta level up. Wealth book. Yeah, he's not getting much out of that character when that character's dead. The wealth skill only works when the character who has it is alive. I don't think anybody else in this party has it. There you go. Okay. So he's gonna... It's probably best to increase sorcery, because he's probably gonna get a better spell than that bolt, or at least he should. There's access to one. He still has really low hit points. And one thing that's probably smart to do with a mage in this game is probably to buy a couple of health books and give them to the mage. Oh, there's the unlock spell there, which is not functional yet. I'm working on putting that in. That's the lockpick book for the lockpick skill. He's giving it to the mage, which is... Oh, okay. Oh no, he gave that, yeah, that spell there, but unfortunately he can't use it because it's not implemented yet. In fact, I'm working on that right now. Okay, so unlike the other town in map 1, this town's kind of separated a little bit. You have to, in some cases you have to kind of clear out some enemies to get to the other shops. Okay, there's a sniper there that does kind of annoying damage, so he looks like he's trying to take that guy out. He also has a heal spell. Okay, well, good, he's gone. I think he's looking for a heal potion, but he didn't buy any. There is a heal spell book in the first map that you probably should buy and give to everybody just in case. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, those goblins have double warhammers. Or, yeah, dual weld warhammers is what's going on there. You know, I would think he's not. No, I guess he can hit that merchant. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Skill potion level 2. Made all the graphics for this game, which is why I don't have time for a lot of stuff, is because I'm making the graphics and doing the programming and pretty much everything. Also ended up having to hack together a lot of the sound effects, the music. Hoping to God somebody else is going to do the music. I guess, I don't know, I need to talk to my brother about that. We need to get ready to get someone to do the music there. Because I don't think I'm going to have time to do it. And I don't think I really have the skills to do it. Okay, he's selling some stuff here. Good idea. Looks like he's gonna hire somebody? Okay, he's gonna hire the thief, huh? Yeah, the thief can unlock doors. Well, he starts with a lockpick skill, and he's good at increasing the lockpick skill. So, but anybody can learn the lockpick skill if you have a book. So he could have put that on anybody, but I guess he'd rather have the thief. And the thief is good at attack, speed, aim, dodge. He's got his staff, which is, as a weapon, it's usually used for mages, but as a weapon, it's not too bad just as a weapon. It has a high counter-attack chance, I believe. Low critical. Damage is not too great, but it's, like I said, it's very high counter-attack chance. And also gives a bonus to magic, or, yeah, the magic skill. You know, it looks like the sound has kind of come back into sync, which is weird. I mean, it's not spot on, but it's I think it's a little bit better than it was, or at least it's not getting worse, which is great. That's weird. Not sure if he did something on his end when he was sending me the file or what. Mace level 2, which you can give to Captain Winebot. Yep, he's going to do it. Good. It's a pretty big boost in damage, actually. He needs to resurrect that guy, though. Yeah, you notice the animations are pretty darn simple. They're actually just 2 frames, really. Well, they're technically 3 frames, 2 walking frames and 1 attack frame, but the walking frame is really just mirroring the images. And although I didn't originally kind of intend that, again, time constraints. It's just like I don't have time to be like doing too much of the art. Well, even though I'm doing all the art, I don't have too much time to really spend on it. So cutting corners like that, it looks all right. Oh, he just got the lightning spell right there, looks like, which is a big step up from the bolt spell. So I think he's probably going to start using that. He really needs to give that guy more health. He's only got 65 health, and that's just not going to cut it if somebody hits him. Alright, he's probably going to use the lightning spell now. I'm really proud of this lightning effect. I'm really proud of that, actually. It took me a while to get that. It's kind of interesting how I made that. That's generated basically on the fly. Using putting together like graphics. Basically, it puts together yeah, it makes little random points and then connects the points with like you know, a line, you know, a glowing like line, and then kind of fills in. There's little gaps in the joints, and it fills those in with like little glowing balls. Anyway, and then it kind of does like weird things like shrinks and stretches it. But I'm pretty proud of that, I must say. The rest of the spell effects are, you know, okay, but I'm really proud of that lightning bolt. Yeah, I would have really loved to really put more time into the graphics, but you know, when you're doing literally everything yourself, you just don't have the kind of time to sink into that a whole lot. So he just unlocked a door right there. I don't think it's not the first time he did that. But anyway. For some reason, he needed to go back to town and get more energy. I don't know why. He chose to use some energy potions. But the thing with the bolt is more. It's I think it's more cost effective. It's definitely cheaper. It probably is more cost effective. But lightning does a lot more damage. Yeah. Uh-oh. Mana. I keep saying mana. Out of energy. It's my game, I should know that. I'm just so used to saying that, because all the games I play, all the RPGs I play, it's mana. Okay, just look at that chest. He needs to go back and heal, and he really needs to resurrect that guy, for crying out loud. Alright, Mace level 3, that's actually a pretty nasty item there. should definitely equip that immediately. Yeah. Mage staff level 2, I should immediately go on his mage there. That increases his magic damage. Hey, you aren't going to resurrect your guy. Come on, Will. The cost for things, for these books, has gone up a little since the last map. So, to kind of make up for the fact that you get a lot more money. What did he get? You got oh, you got Fireball. Okay. Yeah. That'll help. So Fireball, it does full damage in the center hex, and all surrounding hexes does half damage. I imagine he would finally... No, you're not going to do it, are you? Go sell some of your junk. Yeah, he's got plenty of stuff he can sell. Finally gonna resurrect that guy. There we go. Another thing he probably needs to do is just buy new armor for his frontline characters at the very least. So they can tank a little better. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's gonna do. Good. Yeah, you know, the art style, the chibi kind of like squish character style was not really what I wanted to do, but unfortunately, when you're talking about something that's on a phone, if I were to do kind of a normally proportioned character at that size, you probably couldn't really tell what it was. So I kind of I ended up having to kind of do this style here because it's the most recognizable. You can actually see what the characters are, whereas just a kind of a skinnier normally proportioned guy, you just wouldn't be able to tell what it was. Yeah. So this is not normally how I draw. Normally not even close. Okay, immediately got rid of that mage there. That guy has Typhoon, which could really kind of mess him up if he got a chance to cast that. Yeah, I'm really thinking now that I watch this, now that I think about it, I'm really thinking randomizing the enemies might be a real nice, real fun thing to do, and it might add a lot. That archer got a double critical on that guy. He's still refusing to heal that guy. Okay, well, he got to level up anyway, so he automatically healed. Unarmed. That's an unarmed book. Now, if you don't have any weapons at all, and you don't have a shield, I think... No, you can have a shield, but if you don't have any weapons equipped in your hands, then it defaults to the unarmed skill, which is pretty weak, actually. Its damage is somewhat based on your skill. If you were to pump it high enough, it would actually become pretty effective, but I don't think realistically you could do that in any normal game. Maybe you could, I don't know. I haven't really tested it that much. Yeah, it's one of those things I need to kind of test a little bit more. Okay, he's probably going to lightning this guy to get rid of him. Yeah. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, he's in trouble now. This is, I guess this Goblin Shaman is a little bit higher level. He might... Did the Goblin Shaman... I didn't see him do anything. Oh my god. Maybe I missed it. Maybe he attacked or something stupid like that. Or, no, he got... No, I'm sorry. He got his turn before he had a chance to move. That's what happened. Oh, yeah. It's in this game, I forgot to mention, you don't have, like, rounds where each of your character gets one turn and then you end the round and the enemies get their turn. It basically, it's based off your speed. And, you know, it just goes in the order of whoever has the most speed. And, you know, a character, if he has enough speed versus the other character, could get, you know, 2 turns or maybe even as many as 3 turns if he had high enough speed. It's rather hard, but it could happen. I really like that lightning effect. I'm really proud of that. I think that's probably the best lightning effect I've ever seen in an RPG type game. If I do say so myself. Magic potion level 2. Okay, he doesn't have enough lockpick skill to get through that. He needs level 50. He has, I think, he's something less than that. He's going to save before he tries this out, but I don't know if he has enough skill to get through there, does he? Nope, he doesn't. That's level 40. He probably has like level 30. What does he have? Lockpick. No, his lockpick is level 36. He's 4 points short of being able to open that one. Needs 1 more level on that guy. As you can see down below there's a mini-map. Kind of, you know, it flashes the... turquoise flashing guys are neutral, you're flashing blue, and the enemies are flashing red. And you can kind of see, you know, the map in general in a smaller form. This music is from the SNES game Wizardry 5, I think. It's a tavern or something, just in case you're wondering. Okay. Oh, he's just gonna... Okay. So he just bought, instead of trying to level up his thief, he just bought a couple of lockpick books and just increased it that way. So, actually, did he go through here yet? He didn't. Okay. Yeah. Another one of those cases where you're going to have to get rid of that Goblin Shaman, looks like. Yeah, looks like he's just going to target him. Now, you're limited to 5 characters in your party, but the enemy parties can be, I believe, up to 9 units. Oh, he just got hit by, yeah, he just got hit by Typhoon there. Typhoon, basically, it hits every unit. It's like the opposite of Fireball. Fireball hits the most in the center. Typhoon hits everything around the center, but the center hex is not affected at all. And there actually are no. There's a general resist skill, but there's no, like, you know, fire, earth, wind, or anything like that resist skills. Basically, it's your resistance. Your resistance takes off damage, and then also, if you happen to have the same skill, as is being used on you, like let's say you're casting Typhoon or someone's casting Typhoon on you, and you have a high Typhoon skill, then whatever value your Typhoon skill is, it's cut by 1/3, and then it's added to your resistance to that, that skill. So, in theory, like if an enemy is good at a certain skill or spell, then using that spell against them won't have a very good effect, a very high effect. That's kind of how it's supposed to work. The same thing with weapon skills, like, if you hit somebody with a pull weapon and they have a high pull skill, then they're not going to take quite as much damage. In addition to, like, their normal, like, defense. So he's going to give the barbarian some new weapons, looks like. Or he's just going to completely take him off. Oh, he's going to buy... Okay. He's going to upgrade a couple of the short swords here. It might be a little stingy on the amount of treasure here on these maps. I'm not sure. Still, like I said, still a lot of balancing here. He looks like he's doing all right. He's wasted a lot of money, I know that. And he still doesn't, still hasn't cleared out. I think he's maybe cleared out about half the map right now. Yeah, see, you got a locked door right there with an enemy behind it, and a treasure chest also. Heal up. Some of these character graphics there, I have videos of me drawing them, the barbarian in particular, I think. And not lineup, I think it's only the barbarian, but yeah, if you're interested in that, I have a set of videos on this channel entitled Art, I think, a playlist. I think it's in there. Several of them. There's also, I believe he might go for the dragon in this cave, I think, and if he does, then I have a video of me making that graphic too. Boots level 2, okay. Nope, you didn't buy another helm. You gotta equip that one. Or is he gonna go? No, he's gonna go buy another helm. It looks like he's upgrading his armor. Why not just get rid of that revenge ring there? Oh, he's gonna... Okay. Revenge ring is increases your counterattack. Rage ring, I think, increases your critical chance to critical hit, or your critical skill, which it's your chance to critical on an enemy is basically your critical hit skill versus their defense skill, not their armor, but just their defense skill. And so it's a ratio based on whatever the critical hit chance of your weapon is. So, yeah, a little bit complicated, but anyway, you're basically, they kind of counter your critical hit skill with their defense skill, and then, that's plus whatever the base chance to critical hit on your weapon is. That kind of determines whether or not you get a critical hit, which is double damage. Got bad desync again, looks like. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy on the sound. Again, it seems like it goes in and out as far as the desync. He's looking to cast Fireball. There he goes. Okay. He's trying to... Oh, he got hit with a Typhoon. Yeah. Need to heal. Heal. No. Why did you heal? You guys gonna get... Oh, man. Move him out of the way or something. My God. Oh, no. Lost a guy again. You might as well just get rid of that guy. He's not helping out. Yeah, he doesn't need that guy. Okay, the Thief got to level up. So the Thief can definitely pump up that... Oh, and he got a nice helm. The Thief can pump up that unlock skill now. So you got a wall of Goblin Warriors there, shielding some ranged units, which is kind of tough to deal with. But he's going to Lightning the Goblin Sniper. Okay. Actually, I think Typhoon is available in the shop here on this map. Typhoon would be pretty good for a situation like this, because it does full damage to a ring, basically, around the center hex. Yeah, pretty good. Whoa. Oh, man. They healed him. Oh, you better, dude, you better do something. Good lord. You have heal. You should just use it. Man. Come on. Yeah, I think it kind of dawned on me that, I may be... This game might be too hard as it is right now, because, I don't know, I'm not sure what... I guess, I don't know, I'm not sure what age group would actually be playing this. I guess it's probably pretty young, and, you better run or something. And if anybody plays worse than my brother here, then they're going to have a really tough time. Oof. He's going to reload? He's getting wall-upped. Okay, well, now you get to see the death screen. There you go. And the death music. He's going to reload here. And hopefully try a different strategy. Caverns are full of goblins. Yep. I think you're going the wrong way, bro. Yeah, the way he's going here over to the left is kind of the shorter way, but you need the high lockpick skill. The other way you can go, you don't have to have a lockpick skill at all, and it's longer, doesn't have quite as many rewards, and yeah, It's just kind of a roundabout way if you don't have a lockpick skill, basically. I figured I wasn't going to force people to have, like, a thief or someone with lockpick if they didn't want to. Alright, well, now would be a good time for, like, well, okay, bolt, I guess. I would have said fireball, but alright. Oh man, it's so frustrating to watch him just let that guy get beat up and not at least throw him a potion or something. Not buy it. He needs to buy a potion. There he goes again. Yeah, there he goes again. Got the sniper at least. Yeah, he needs to just forget about that barbarian. He doesn't need them. He doesn't need him. It's amazing what you can do with just 2 frames of animation, I would say. With, you know, some timing. I was actually pretty impressed myself with what I managed to do with just 2 frames of animation. Okay, that's the boss up there, technically. He's got 9 units. Uh-oh, I don't think he's gonna make this. I don't think he's gonna make this. I would be shocked if he makes this. This is like... I'd be shocked if he makes this. Well, if he fireballs... No, not lightning. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's not... Oh my god. He's gonna get hit with a typhoon. Pretty much, yep. And that goblin's gonna heal him. Oh, maybe not. Nope, he managed to get him. Okay, so no typhoon. Alright, well, he needs to keep healing with somebody. Oh my god, oh, that sniper. Oh my god, that sniper. Kill the sniper. You notice the little cross swords flashing. That's who you can reach with your melee attack, basically. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, disaster of disasters. He's going to get his ass kicked. Okay, well, at least, okay, the sniper decided to heal the goblin warrior instead of doing something else. Yep, attack that guy. Oh, my god. Oh, my god. It's hard to watch this crap. It's kind of like, oh, my god. Oh, no! Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, well, I think he'll survive, it looks like. Still, it's hard to watch him, like, oh, lose guys like that. Yeah, the thing with the lightning bolt spell is it does a lot of damage to a single target. Fireball spell does a bit less damage, but hits, you know, multiple targets. It's kind of like, if there's more people, you know, spread out, then it's more efficient. But if there's just a single target, lightning bolt is more efficient. And there's several other spells. There is actually a summon spell, which is not quite done. Oh, I got a bull level 3. That's pretty good. Yeah, the summon spell is not quite done, but you summon a unit to the battlefield, basically. You know, I think one thing that my brother's not realizing is that arrows are the second part of bows, basically. You've got your bows, and then you've got your arrow part, which is also important to keep up to date. He still has a level 1 arrow when he's using a level 3 bow. I always kind of wonder how much of this is my fault for programming the game in a confusing way, but I don't think that's too confusing. No, 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 no. Oh my god, he didn't know what he's doing. Okay, well, whatever. He needs to resurrect that guy or something. Keep him alive, too. Low level 2, okay, fine. guess you could sell that prayer book if you wanted to. Now he's going to use it. Okay. Fair enough. Prayer increases all your... essentially all the spells in the healing spell category. Yeah. In terms of their effectiveness when you use them. No, I don't think you can do that. Stream sound lag again. Lightning bolt? No fire, no fireball. He's so intent on killing those archers. Oh well. He's doing some real damage with that with Captain Winebod there, the paladin character. He's got him a pretty good weapon now. Yep, that barbarian keeps getting beat on, though. You want to at least move him out of the way? You could move him... yeah, there you go. Okay, now he can't get hit. Okay. Got a lockpick book. Good, somebody leveled up. He's getting better. Yeah. Captain Winebod character is doing alright here. Merchant. He's gonna up his ranged attack. Seems to be doing alright with that. He really needs to heal, though. I need to tell him about the fact that the armor is giving him a penalty to his magic skills. Because I don't think he'd be doing this in this way if he knew that. It says it right on the armor. It's like if you go to the actual screen for the armor, it says it. Always with the lightning. Need to use the fireball, it's more efficient. And you know, you could just move that guy, just rearrange that guy in the order, in the unit order outside in the map screen. You just permanently move that guy over there. I have no idea whether or not he's going to go for the dragon on this level. I kind of think he's going to get his ass kicked if he does. Really wondering. We've got, like, on the video, we've got about 17 more minutes left, and I don't know. I think he's probably not going to do it. It'd be interesting to see if he does. You can get a really nice weapon if you do so. And you manage to kill him anyway. So it can be really worth it. go. He's probably gonna lightning that goblin shaman, I'd say. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, didn't quite get him though. I got him. He really needs another healer than Winebot because Winebot's not very good at healing because he's got all that armor on. He needs a dedicated healer, I think. But it's kind of interesting that he's kind of doing okay without, you know, by doing so many things wrong, he's still doing all right. I think maybe that indicates that the game is not too hard. Maybe. Alright. Got a target ring level 2. He really needs to get back to town or he's going to get toasted. No, don't do it. Okay, that's the mini-map there. He's kind of checking his position on the map. A lot of this stuff was a little bit tough to put in, to get working. I'm using Cocos 2D X for this, and this is I set this map up in tiled, but the support for tiled in Cocos 2D X is not really the greatest. Some things are not quite right, and you have to kind of hack it. But I'm actually pretty proud of how it turned out. It turned out all right. It's pretty, you know, pretty playable, pretty functional. I got some animations going on the map, which is, you know, one of those things I had to kind of set up myself. It's like he's stocking up on healing potions, which is a smart idea. Hoping he does the dragon. I did that dragon drawing there on video, and it looks pretty good in game. It looks a lot better in game than you might think. So I kind of hope he goes and gives it a shot. Kind of working his way back here. He doesn't have to go this way. The boss is actually to the left over there. Oh, there it is, right there. There's the dragon. Sound horribly desynced again. He's leveling up that lightning a little bit. It's probably a good idea. Just like with spending skill points, skills that your class is better at will level up faster with the use. So wizards, or the mage, what was that? I guess it's a mage class. It's either the mage or the wizard's class, but mage is the wizard's class is good at fireball. He's finally moving his formation around, but it's so with lightning, so it's probably not the best idea to be using lightning with that guy. You should use something like fireball, I think. But oh well. You can play this. I kind of designed the game in a way where you can kind of play it however you want and get by and make it work. So it's kind of one of the... It's kind of deliberate that, you know, it works like that. You can give anybody any skill. Yeah, I do think it would be a good idea to randomize the enemies a bit, because it is kind of boring, like, running into the same groups of enemies all the time. I think that would really add a lot of flavor, so I'm almost like 100% positive I'm going to be doing that. One thing I would probably have to add if I did that would be a way to view enemy groups. You can see the little numbers by the enemies in the map screen. That gives you an idea of how many enemies are in that group. So this one's 5, so there's a little 5 on the screen there. That's kind of an indication of what you're going to be up against, but it really doesn't give you a good idea. I think there probably needs to be like a way to literally just see like what enemies are in the group, what their level is, and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's kind of it's another one of those things that's going to take a little while to add, and I don't know if it's really... I actually don't know if I really want to do that. Okay, just give his mage some more magic, or some more energy, rather. So we cast another spell. The way people play games is a lot different. I have a totally different style of playing this than he does. It's kind of interesting to watch somebody else play it, how they do it. But he says he enjoys it, so it's a good sign. Got a cat screaming at somebody outside. We have so many cats around here. I thought, like, there was a stray cat outside that I was kind of feeding. I thought it was just one cat. Turns out it's like two cats, two twin cats. So I'm actually feeding, I thought I was feeding one cat. Turns out I'm feeding 2 cats. And then there's an even bigger cat that comes around every once in a while, a white cat. And apparently he steals the food too, and so I got like... Plus I have 2 cats inside that are my cats, right? So there's a total of like 5 cats I'm feeding around here. It's unbelievable. Thing about people around here, and by here I mean I'm in Guatemala right now, and people do have cats around here, but it seems like they don't really feed them. So the cats go around scrounging around to get food wherever they can, and, you know, usually that means begging from me. I don't know what it is about the thing where they don't feed cats. I think they expect them to go catch mice or something like that, but it's not everybody, but a lot of the times you just see cats hanging around that are just kind of scrawny and look like they haven't been fed because, you know, the owners don't feed them. They assume that the cats can go catch their own food. It's kind of frustrating because then they show up at my door. I'm now feeding, I think, a total of 5 cats. So he's actually starting to do some pretty good damage here. It looks like he's over the hump. He's starting to really wipe these guys out pretty fast. This thief is not doing too much damage, but his two frontline melee characters are. Yeah, it's pretty good. His, even his merchant is pretty deadly with that bow. Oh, it's way desynced. Woof, man, that's that sound. I might not be able to do anything about it. I'm gonna give it a try though. We'll see if I can fix that sound. One thing that bothers me a little bit is he's not having to pump like aim or dodge, and he seems to be doing fine. And I might have to fix that. He should have to pump those skills a little bit to keep hitting and dodging. A power potion, that's an instant level up, basically. Is he going to use it? Looks like he is. Who's he going to use it on? Okay. Okay, well, that's probably a good choice. Gonna pump his critical up a little bit. Yeah, he keeps hitting the slider bar. That's kind of a problem. There's such limited screen space on a mobile phone type format. It's so hard to fit, like, with a complex game with a lot of statistics, it's so hard to figure out how to fit it all in. And like, you got that slider there where you gotta, you know, you want to increase your skills, and yeah, he keeps hitting that slider bar instead of actually the plus button. And I'm having trouble with that too, and I tried to move it over a little bit. It's still kind of in the way though. But this game, you can actually, there's an option to flip the sliders on either side. So if that's really causing you a problem, you can literally go in the options, just flip the sliders, and that, well, I think theoretically that should fix it if you're having that problem. Okay, he's gonna buy a bunch of heal potions, a couple of magic potions. Maybe he's gonna go for the dragon if we're lucky. Oh, wow. Okay, no, he's gonna fight the boss. Oh, it's a shame. He didn't go for the dragon. Okay, well, there is a dragon over to the far right. You kind of saw him. I pointed him out at some point. And he guards a chest with a kind of an artifact kind of item. And it's pretty powerful. And it's fun. The dragon looks really cool. I'm really proud of how that turned out. So this is kind of the temporary boss. It's just a bunch of enemies, basically. It's getting hit with the typhoon there. Lost a character. Wonder if he's gonna die. Looks like he's getting wiped out pretty fast. He's probably going to use a heal potion. Yeah, there he goes. Good idea. Oh, wow, he pegged that goblin shaman pretty hard. Typhoon, yeah, there you go. Okay. Yep, he got rid of the goblin shamans there. It's probably the most dangerous part. He's gonna heal his thief, probably. Yeah. Yeah, he's starting to do pretty good damage. Ooh. Move the thief. Why? Not sure I understand that move. Oh, nice. Is that critical hit paying off? Well, looks like he's gonna win, actually. I don't think the dragon would have been out of his league right now. I think he could have done it. A little disappointed that he didn't do it. He goes, he got him. And he got the Jewel of Earth, which is another unique charm. And this is the way to level 3, and this is pretty much where the video ends here. There is a level 3, but it's not done yet, so we only had to play through till level 2. Anyway, I'm really glad you guys could witness this. Where's he going? There's still about 10 more minutes. Maybe he is going to go for the dragon. Huh? Yeah, it's possible. Good, 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 good. Hey, cool. I bet you that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get some more potions, looks like. Are you gonna do it? I'm hoping you're gonna do it. He's, okay, he's doing some equipping. There's a Jewel of Earth plus 25% to your defense skill, and cleansing plus 10% to your cleansing skill, basically, if you have it. So it's a pretty good item to have. Like I said, every time you beat a boss, you get one of those. There's 5 of them total. And they do help out a lot. Shadow Ring level 4, that should be pretty good. I believe that increases your dodge, I think. So he's doing some rearranging here. I think because he's going to go after the dragon, that's what I think. So he looks like he's moving things. You can actually auto-sort your inventory there, so he didn't really have to move those up there like that. Yeah, tell me you're gonna do it, Will. Come on. Yeah, it's over there to the right. Okay, so he's going to have to fight a few more enemies to get to him. Yeah, there goes that attack on that shaman there. Make sure he doesn't get that typhoon off, which I think he probably will anyway. Yep, there it goes. The Goblin Shaman also has, I think he has slow, but like the disabling effect, the stat hampering spells are not really fully implemented in terms of the AI. They're still a little bit, well, The AI doesn't like to use them because it doesn't see them as very effective yet, but I'm trying to fix that. Okay, so he's looting a bunch of other stuff. This looks like a really early enemy here. Oh, how the enemy AI works on the map is it's on a tether, kind of a tether. Well, it'll only go so far away from its starting point, and then it won't go any farther. But within that range, it'll chase you, basically. It's chase the player. So you can avoid it, but more or less, it'll try and come and find you. I thought about the kind of traditional JRPG thing where they just like have you just walk a certain number of steps and you run into a random enemy, but I really don't like that system. I think it makes the world look just vacant and boring. I think it's really better to have something you can physically see. I think that's just a more entertaining system. So I wanted something like that. I didn't want to have the thing where walk, 5 steps, counter an enemy, walk another 5 steps, counter an enemy. I just don't like that. I never did like that system. He's gonna fight this group of enemies too, looks like. It should be a lot easier now. He's having really a lot easier time with this. Ooh, a fireball for crying out loud. Oh my god. He just doesn't want to use Fireball. Even though I think he bought it. Why doesn't he use Fireball? And from my end anyway, the sound is now totally desynced, and I'm listening to something that happened like or I'm listening to things that before they happen actually. It's really kind of distracting. I will try and fix that. Okay, yeah, he's going for the dragon. You are going for the dragon, aren't you? Oh, no, I guess he's trying to clear the whole map is the thing. I'm hoping he's trying to clear the whole map with the idea to go for the dragon, because he needs, needs to be a little bit more powerful. I don't think he actually needs to be that powerful. I think he could take him right now. But anyway, the level 3 is the undead level, and that's where you see, like, vampires and zombies and skeletons and all that kind of crap. You don't get to see that in this playthrough because it's not really done. It's mostly done, but it's not optimized. I haven't really optimized the monster groups or anything like that. You can play through it, but it's kind of... I think it's a little too easy because I haven't really put a lot of monster groups in there. Yeah, he's going for the dragon. Cool. So, unfortunately, this playthrough you won't be able to see undead level. But it looks really nice. You'll be able to see the first, like, the first part of it when he goes out the tunnel. It's probably the best looking map so far. Well, I think he's just about there. After this, he'll be able to go fight the dragon. There he goes. Gets a level up. Nice. Looks like he's not too damaged. He should probably just be able to do it right now. He's going to... Oh, he's got robes level 3. That's nice. All right. Better robes. I think you better heal that guy. Are you going to lose him for sure? What's he putting it in? Lightning. He still wants to pump lightning, despite the fact that he's not very good at it. He's going to pump critical on that guy. Okay. I'm a little surprised he's not healing up at all. Needs to heal that mage guy. The mage guy's gonna die immediately. Okay, so that's the dragon, and he throws dragon breath at you. Yeah, there he goes. So it looks pretty good, actually, I think. Yeah. He has about, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 hit points. It's not too bad. I actually was figuring on making him a little stronger. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, and you get the Crusher, kind of a unique type weapon. That's pretty overpowered, actually. Maybe a little bit too much. Yeah, it also increases your attack skill and decreases your defense skill, but it's really, really, really strong. Alright, so it looks to me like he's going to be going to map 3 now, and that's where we're going to end the video. So I'm really glad I finally got this playthrough out. As you can see, this is way, way, way light years ahead of where I was, well, quite a while ago, but I did show some really choppy gameplay in one of my videos, and this is where we are now. We're finishing up level 3, going to go to level 4 and 5, and still finishing up a lot of the engine. But it's coming along, and it's coming along quite nicely, actually. This is actually a pretty fun game to play. I'm just gonna go take a peek at level 3 here. And that's what it looks like. And that's it. Alright, well, thanks a lot for watching, and I guess I'll get back to making videos about other games now.